Hello, and welcome to English Town, Canada. I am your instructor, Huda Deep. This is the course site homepage, and if you click here, you can find more information about me. There are many English learning websites that help adults learn English, but the best ones are the interactive ones, and this is what makes English Town, Canada, or ETC, one of the best course sites out there. In addition, it's one of the few course sites that allow learners to learn English within a socio-cultural context. And by that I mean, on this course site you will never feel like learning English in isolation. Instead, everything on this website is closely linked to the culture and society in which it's used. Hence the name English Town, Canada. Nevertheless, the course is designed to help students worldwide not only to learn new vocabulary or new grammar, but also practice listening, reading, writing, and yes, even speaking. On this attractive and user-friendly course site, you will find an array of wonderful activities for practice, some relating to current events. Topics are interesting that you will want to learn. Also, lessons are designed for beginners, intermediate, and advanced English learners. The lessons are neither too easy that you will be bored, nor too hard that you won't learn. This means that no matter what level you're at or what topic interests you, you will always find something on ETC. Let me take you on a quick yet fun tour on this course site. But before we begin our tour, I want to make sure that I have your full attention. Perhaps you had a long day. Perhaps you're feeling stressed, anxious, or you just need a new idea. I am sure you could use a minute to relax. A minute is just like a moment with handles on it. You know when it begins and you know when it ends. A minute is easy to grasp. You might want to shut the door or tell people you're not available for the next minute. Sit with your legs planted firmly on the floor. Try to sit up straight, but don't be rigid. Lift your head away from the weight of the word. Now put your hands in any position that is symmetrical and still. Like this, or even like this. In this minute, simply focus on your breathing moment by moment. Try not to get distracted. If you do, just bring your mind back to your breathing. I'll ring a bell so you know when to start and when to finish. Ready? Close your eyes. Oh, just one more thing. Don't forget to smile. Go. Now as you open your eyes, notice how you feel. Maybe a little refreshed, a little bit more open-minded, and a little bit more awake. Not too bad for a minute, eh? I hope you feel as energized and as relaxed as I feel right now. Now, let's go to begin our tour. The first module, right here, consists of 4 lessons. Let's go to lesson 1. Lesson 1 is mainly about learning the types of housing in Canada. At the end of this lesson, there are 5 exercises right here. As a learner, you will need to follow the links and practice until you feel comfortable with the vocabulary provided. I will leave the other 3 lessons for you to discover on your own. At the end of the 4 lessons, it's time to put what you have learned into practice. The first task is about searching the web, where you're asked to find an online housing ad on realtor.ca, one of the most well-known websites for house search in Canada. The main objective of this task is to test your ability to follow a set of specific instructions in order to find the required ad. In addition, this assignment helps you practice your reading skills and the ability to comprehend and process information. Second task is about a project which involves listening, writing, and speaking. Read the instructions. They're pretty simple to follow. Having any trouble? No problem. I'm always here to help. Under the info link I showed you earlier, you will find a number of ways to communicate with me if you have any questions or concerns. Ready for the next module? Let's go. The next module is about teaching pragmatics. If you don't know what pragmatics is, I provided you with a short, simple description right here. In this intro, you can also find information about the theme, level, content, and language objectives. This gives you an overview of what to expect in this module. The next section, right here, is a pre-activity or a warmer, which is intended to activate your background knowledge and let you discover what you know about this topic already, what you want to learn about, and the last section in this table to your right is for you to fill after you finish studying the module so you can write about what you actually learned from it. There are other warmer questions and a video at the very end to set the context for this module. As I mentioned, my website is user-friendly as it should be easy to follow along each section. Let me show you one of the assignments I created for this module. This assignment is about categorizing questions and responses. Nothing too complicated. The instructions are simply there and explain to you what you need to do step by step. Now at the end, don't forget to upload your answers on the course site. You can choose the attachment and then click submit at the very end. There are 2 direct teaching materials here. The first one is about nosy people and how to handle inappropriate questions and comments. And the second one is about nonverbal cues and the role they play in pragmatics. You will read about these 2 topics and you will watch some videos, and then you will put what you have learned in practice. Speaking of videos, you will notice that all the videos on this website are carefully selected for each topic. Also, there is an exercise for you to complete so you can make sure you understood everything. Unlike other course sites where instructors might ask you to watch a video but you don't know why you're watching it or what to watch for. The other things you will notice on this course site that I've used a variety of assignments and homeworks. Some are controlled, like multiple choice quizzes I've showed you earlier. Some are semi-controlled, like the categorizing assignments we've looked at earlier as well. And communicative, like the assignments I will introduce next. Right here. In this assignment, you will watch people on the street, just in the neighborhood you live in, or perhaps at your local coffee shop. Or people on television, engaged in a conversation that you cannot hear. And then, from their body language, you need to guess and explain what do you think the mood of the conversation is, and how did you come to this conclusion. Then, you will reflect on your experience. Your reflection should be between 100 to 200 words. You will post it under discussion forums. Let me show you. Right here. Further details for this assignment is written at the end of this page. At the very end, you will find a rubric that explains how, as your instructor, I'm going to evaluate your performance on this assignment. One last thing, I would like to draw your attention to how I organize all the information for this module in one view. You simply can expand or collapse any section you need at any time from this arrow at the very right. Let me show you another one. This is convenient as you don't have to go back and forth between one page and another. Especially if you have a touch screen, you can simply scroll up or down with your index to get the section you want in view. Now, before I leave, I just want to give you the following piece of advice. Schedule a time to study English each day. For instance, while having breakfast, or in the train as you're going to work each morning. Setting a time each day to practice English helps you progress faster. Second, yes, you can learn a lot from this course site. However, practicing with real people is important, so make sure you go offline from time to time. Now, I hope this tour was helpful and you're excited to start your studying on Englishtown, Canada. As I said, I'm always available to answer your questions, comments, or concerns. Please don't hesitate to contact me for any reason. Now, I wish you the best of luck and see you on my course site. Thank you.